What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all are ready for one banger of a video because this one is magical. If you're anything like me, you understand the importance and the value of ordering a pizza late at night. You can feed a lot of people, you can get it in about 40 minutes, it's convenient, but by God, that next day you wake up, you feel terrible, you're bloated, you had way too much salt, way too many calories, it ain't doing the body any good. But today I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna make our own pizza from scratch right at home that's gonna have a cheese-filled crust just like the Pizza Hut favorite. That isn't gonna make you pack on the pounds or have to skip a beat with your diet. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we'll be making an anabolic cheese stuffed crust pizza. This is just like the Pizza Hut classic without all those dang calories. If you've been craving a pizza from Pizza Hut, but you don't want to end up looking like Jabba the Hutt, then look no further than this video, because I'm telling you, it just might change your life. When you're following this channel and these recipes, dieting, losing weight, building muscle has never been easier. But if you want to make it even easier than it already is, check out the RJF Anabolic Cookbook, link down below in my description. Step-by-step instructions, what you gotta weigh out, the exact calories, macros, how to find out how many calories you need today, everything is in here. And I believe if you follow what's in here and you give it an honest try, you're gonna see results no matter what. Link down below, check it out. All right, baby, if you guys are ready to get an epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! And let me tell you, I know we've made a lot of dough on this channel before, but out of all the recipes we've done, this is by far the easiest way to get that authentic pizza dough. And what's gonna help us do that is a packet of Fleischmann's pizza crust yeast. The best part about this is we just combine a few simple ingredients with some water, and literally it's done right away. We don't gotta wait for it to rise. So in a large mixing bowl on a food scale, I'm just gonna dump this right down in here. And keep in mind, you can find these in the baking section of your grocery, or you can get them on Amazon, they're super cheap. Now what we're gonna do is add 60 grams of white flour down in here. We're gonna be using 120 grams in total, but at this point we only want 60 because we'll incorporate the other half later. Then on top of that, we're gonna add 4 grams of table sugar, 2 grams of salt, and 2 grams of garlic powder. And once this is all in here, I'm just gonna go in, mix it up real quick. Now that it's mixed, we need to add 85 grams of water between 120 and 130 degrees. It's really easy to do. Measure out your water, toss it in the microwave for like 20 seconds, and I personally like to stick a thermometer in it. We're sitting at about 128, which is perfect. So we're just gonna dump that right in here. And now I'm just gonna go with a spoon and mix everything together. The goal here is to just get all of our flour and everything else we added in here wet. And once everything is mixed, I'm gonna go in with my other 60 grams of flour and add about a third of it. Once that's in here, I'm gonna go in, mix it all up, get everything wet again. Now that it's all damp, we'll do the other third, mix it up again. And as you can see, the dough ball is starting to form well. We'll add the rest of the flour. And then at this point, I like to start going in by hand and really kneading everything together until all of our flour is incorporated. And there you go. After a few easy steps, we have a perfect dough ball, and the best part is, since we use that pizza yeast, we don't have to wait around for it to rise or do anything special. It is good to go right now. So here's how this is gonna go down. I got a pizza circle that I hit with nonstick spray. I'm gonna plop the dough right in the middle. And what I'm gonna do now is work it by hand into a pizza crust. Pretty simple process right here. I like to start in the middle, push down on it, and slowly work it out until it covers almost the entirety of our pan. And now that we got our dough worked out, it's time to make our cheese stuffed crust. What we're gonna need is some string cheese sticks. The ones we're gonna be using is reduced fat mozzarella. We're gonna grab 6 of these and get to work. All we're gonna do is open each one up and place it right on the outside of our crust. We're gonna keep going around in a circle, doing our best to make them all line up. And if you followed all the measurements from this video or out of my cookbook, you should literally have perfect coverage for the crust. Now here's what we wanna do. We're gonna take our dough and bring it up over the outside of our cheese sticks. And you're gonna wanna kind of start with one, work it into the next one, and then as you get it rolled over, you're gonna take your dough and pinch it down and create a seal that'll lock that cheese stick right in there. And all we're gonna do is continue folding and rolling up over these cheese sticks until all of these are locked inside the dough. And as you can see here, we got the crust looking pretty good. Like I said, just go around, make sure you seal in all this dough, that way that cheese stick doesn't erupt and come out, and you're gonna be fine. One final thing I do like to do is take a fork, just kind of poke around a little bit on this dough. That's gonna keep it from bubbling up. And at this point, we build it like a regular pizza. I'm gonna weigh out 63 grams of pizza sauce. I'm always looking for the lowest calorie version I can find. And we'll just go in, make sure we get an even spread. And then another optional thing I like to do for some more flavor on that crust is grab some 0-calorie butter spray, a little rubber brush here. I'm gonna spray it with the butter spray, and I'm just gonna go in and add a nice little coating on the outside of the crust. And once that's done, we're just gonna spread 112 grams of fat-free mozzarella cheese. And then finally, we'll add about 14 grams of turkey pepperoni. And perfect. Now it's oven time. And now we're just gonna toss it in here at 425 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes on the bottom rack. And ladies and gentlemen, when I return, it's stuffed crust time. Let's go. And bingo. Here is what we are working with, ladies and gentlemen. After just 13 minutes in the oven, you can see we got this perfectly cooked pizza. The crust turned out absolutely perfect. And if you look, we did have a little spillage right here, which will happen, but that's not hurting anything. But overall, this is looking great. Now it's time to cut this thing and see how that cheese stuffed crust turned out. Go ahead and turn this bad boy into 8 slices. And if we pull this up right here, take a look at that cheese right there in the crust. Oh man, you can squeeze it, it just pops out. And you can really tell, you take a piece and just rip it right down the middle. Would you take a look at that? Ladies and gentlemen, that's magnificent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have been staring at this long enough. I do not want it to get cold, and I want an accurate taste reading when I try it out for you. So if you've made it this far into the video, you learned something or you enjoyed it, please smash that thumbs up button for me. That is the #1 way you can help out the channel. Leave a comment below, that's the second. Buy my cookbook, that's the third. And if you've done all those things, you're definitely winning. Now, let's give this a try. It is time. But first, if you still haven't tried out the best dang protein bar on the market, we are fully in stock. FinalBossPerformance.com. Code RGF10 saves you 10%. Now with shipping that is 4 to 5 times faster than it ever was. We got the warehouse up and running. Check out my latest vlog if you want to see the behind the scenes. But I'm telling you, you give this a shot, it's gonna be your new favorite. I guarantee it. All right, now let's get in here to a piece I didn't already mangle. I'm feeling like this one looks pretty dang good. We got that cheese stuffed crust, got that homemade dough, the pepperoni. To me, it looks like the gang's all here. 3, 2, 1, let go. First off, just from the pizza bite, the chewiness of the dough, the toppings, everything, that's great. But the real question is, how about that cheese stuffed crust? Here we go. Ladies and gents, that crust is perfect. It's like you go to bite into the crust and you're expecting crust, but in the middle of it, there's melted cheese. Oh, I could literally eat this every single day. And the best part about a pizza like this is it is extremely easy to make. You don't gotta wait on that dough to rise. You just gotta throw some things together in a bowl, mix it up, get your dough ball, pat it down, mozzarella sticks, fold over, add the toppings, throw it in the oven, and you got yourself an anabolic delicious pizza. It's gonna have way less calories than if you ordered out. It's gonna have way more protein than if you ordered out. And to be honest, the best way to survive a diet instead of not allowing yourself to have pizza is to take control of it in that kitchen using my cookbook or these videos and just make it yourself. I've been dropping weight rapidly these last 5 weeks. Watch my vlog, I'll give you guys all the updates on it, but basically, if I have a craving, I make something like this, I eat something like this, I still stick to my diet, I hit my calories, and at the end of the day, I feel like that's the key to long-term success, because when you're eating like this, how can you lose? Now the entire pizza, if you make it exactly how I did it, which you end up with for the whole thing, all 8 slices, is only 1,004 calories, 20 grams of fat, 90 grams of protein, 116 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fiber. For a cheese stuffed crust pizza, literally on my current diet, I could eat 2 of these pizzas in a day and still be shredding. I eat 2,000 calories a day, I'd be hitting my protein goal, I'd be keeping my fat low, I'd literally be doing everything right and enjoying it. But on a regular day, I could take something like this and make it my dinner. I could wake up in the morning, have a light breakfast, have a post-workout meal, have an anabolic lunch of some sort. As long as I stayed right around 1,000 calories, I could just have this at night for my final meal, sitting there with a diet 0 sugar root beer, watch something on Netflix, maybe play a video game, and literally, that's my diet. That's it for the day. I always tell people, don't overthink it. Just because you're eating pizza doesn't mean the pizza is what makes you fat. It's the calories and the protein you're consuming every single day. You get a regular Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza, each slice is like 300 plus calories, not a lot of protein, lots of fat. You eat the entire thing, you're easily pushing well over 2,000 calories, and you're not doing your body any good. When we do it this way, we control it. We know what we're putting in our body, we're putting our best foot forward. For your next family meal, instead of ordering out, spending all that money, take a little time, make 2 or 3 of these, feed your entire family. Everybody's gonna love it, and then when they wake up the next day, they're not gonna feel miserable, they're gonna feel great, they're gonna have that protein in the system, and everybody's gonna be winning. All right, ladies and gents, I'm gonna have 2 slices of this, and I'm gonna save the rest for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna give you the final bite here. Wanted to make sure we got a little bit of that crust, got the pizza in there, legit all we need. Let's go. I know, hands down, we made a lot of pizzas on this channel, and I always say that like a lot of recipes are my current favorites, but I gotta say this one with the cheese stuffed crust just adds an element, the ease of use, not having to wait around for the crust. Everything about this for me is a 10 out of 10 and is by far my new favorite pizza recipe. But my goal is to keep one-upping myself, coming out with new stuff. But as of right now, this one holds the throne. So if you decide to make it, you take the time, make sure you tag me on Instagram. Let me know what you think. I always appreciate you guys' feedback. And if you're one of the lucky people that has my cookbook, you already know it's been updated. So everything about this recipe is now in there. The amount of water you need, the temperatures, what you gotta weigh out, step-by-step instructions, it's all in here. So if you got it, go get your free updated copy, because you already know you get it one time, you get every future recipe for free. Appreciate you guys as always. Smash that thumbs up button, comment below what type of recipes or videos in general you wanna see me make, or if you've been enjoying the vlogs. If you haven't been watching them, they've been getting crazy good feedback. I appreciate the support on those. I put a lot of time into them, so make sure you check those out. Even if they can be a tad clickbaity, all I want is for you guys to watch. I guarantee you click that play button, you're gonna be entertained. That is the goal. So thank you guys. And until next time, ladies and gents, I will see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. And I'm gonna be real with you. I have a feeling this is not gonna last until dinner, because I'm gonna eat another piece right now. Later.